A mind-bending journey into a kaleidoscopic world. An epic showdown with a mass of Breen forces. Will they get the progenitors' technology before the Breen do? We shall only see. Hey guys, I'm Nick and welcome back to Sci-Finatics. Today we're talking about the final episode of Star Trek Discovery Season 5 and for the entire series itself. Episode 10 entitled Life Itself. We've got a trailer to have a look at, the very last trailer for Discovery, and have a look at seeing what that reveals about our very last episode of the series. We're going to take a look at that today, and we're also going to take a look at a couple of new promo photos that have come out as well to showcase the last episode of Discovery. I did a video the other day which basically looked at the sneak peek scene for our final episode, as well as all of the shots from all of the past Discovery Season 5 trailers that showed clips from Episode 10 that we haven't seen yet. So if you haven't checked out that video yet, be sure to do that. Click up here and that will take you to that video. You can have a look at that. First up, let's read the synopsis for our final episode, which reads as follows. Trapped inside a mysterious alien portal that defies familiar rules of time, space and gravity, Captain Burnham must fight Mole and the environment itself in order to locate the progenitors' technology and secure it for the Federation. Meanwhile, Book puts himself in harm's way to help Burnham survive, and Arena leads the USS Discovery in an epic winner-takes-all battle against Breen forces. But just before we check out the trailer, here is a very quick sponsored message which you guys are going to be very keen to see. Want the thrill of commanding your own legendary Star Trek characters drawn from 50 years of Star Trek? Well, look no further than Star Trek Fleet Command. The award-winning 4x MMO game takes you to warp speed inside the Star Trek universe for an immersive experience you won't forget. Interact with all your favourites: Kirk, Spock, Data, Geordi, Burnham. Recruit favourites from the Next Gen, the original series, Strange New Worlds and more. Updates on new content and events are monthly, and the game is free and cross-plays seamlessly on desktop or mobile devices wherever you are without losing progress. As a Starbase commander on the edge of civilized space, choose your path and discover mysteries only you can solve to expand your territory. Build powerful starships like the Enterprise, Klingon birds of prey. Join millions of players in epic, unique battles to forge alliances, conquer territories, choose your factions, and explore intergalactic missions in an ever-expanding Trek universe that creates a thriving community in real life. 2 new characters this month include Epic Officer Kirk and the quirky Rare Officer Pelia. There's 20 new missions to explore, including a Strange New Worlds theme and a story set in the Kelvin timeline. Check out the awesome Gorn Eviscerator ship, which can open wormholes for quick movement between systems. Use promo code WARPSPEED to get 10 epic shards of Kirk that instantly enhances your command by utilizing his amazing defensive strategy. Sign up now to enjoy a 7-day Starfleet red carpet rollout, daily login, welcome gifts, and rewards like epic Romulan Captain Nero. In-game purchases are available from the store icon, for example, Permanent Builder Unlock. Install Star Trek Fleet Command now and become the greatest commander in all the galaxy.
Back up!
I have to go in there. If I can't bring Latta back, I might as well be dead.
Discovery is running out of time.
Discovery, do you read? You can hear me. I made it through the portal.
And I cannot explain what I'm looking at right now.
Okay, so a lot of these shots from this trailer flew past fairly quickly, but let's slow them down. Let's have a look at some of these shots in a bit closer detail and see if we can get a gist of what's going on. Well, here we see Burnham falling into a very fiery and rocky environment. It looks like she's descending into the pits of hell or something here. Here is a very close-up shot of what appears to be a very exotic-looking flower opening up, followed by a whole bunch of little seedlings sprouting from the earth. And here we get a very kaleidoscopic sequence of these weird structural environments that Burnham seems to be passing through with great speed. I would almost guess that this sequence of shots is probably her traveling when she first enters the portal, traveling to where she essentially ends up. So this is sort of like going through some sort of wormhole or some sort of portal rift or whatever to get to the other side in a very almost 2001 type, trippy kind of sequence here. Ending in what appears to be some sort of large galactic explosion, much like a Big Bang kind of thing perhaps, which might be maybe a flashback to when the progenitors first seeded life throughout the galaxy. Now, interspersed between all of these kaleidoscopic images, we get shots of all of the cast members, starting with Saru here looking quite surprised and shocked. Then we go to a shot of Tilly, who's also got quite a perplexed kind of look on her face. And then we see Culber in a very orange environment here, almost like there's a fire or something going on there. And he appears to be wearing one of the away mission jackets. And a shot of Rayner looking very aggro in this shot where he's screaming towards camera, no doubt part of the sequence where he's fighting the Breen. Here's a shot of Admiral Vance. He's somewhat concerned about the status of Discovery and also Burnham's ability to complete the mission, I guess, inside the portal. Stamets in engineering, he's looking very worried. It looks like he's talking to probably Culber on the extreme left of frame there. Adira looking very somewhat defiant and with purpose. This is a rare look for them. Normally the look on their face is of fear and worry and anxiety, but they're looking very strong in this image. Book, no doubt, very concerned about Michael and doing everything he can to get her back from the portal. This shot, which we've seen before from previous trailers, with the Discovery being pursued by a whole bunch of Breen fighters. Hopefully we'll be getting a very action-packed and exciting battle sequence in our finale. Here's a really close-up shot of what appears to be a very floral tree here, covered in lots of yellow flowers, maybe some oranges or something there as well, perhaps. Followed by a sky at night with a whole bunch of clouds and what appears to be sort of falling stars or some sort of comets or something raining down from the sky. And then that final shot of Burnham coming to terms with where she happens to be. Okay, let's have a look at a couple of these promo photos that have come out in publicity for the final episode of Discovery. First up, we have Saru and Commander Nhan. Looks like they're on Federation headquarters and no doubt discussing the state of things with Discovery and Burnham and their mission. Or perhaps Nhan is travelling with Saru with his mission on the shuttle to go and meet with Priarch Tahal as a security officer for protection. Here's a shot of Burnham, no doubt inside the portal rift. Our background is pretty much just pure orange, doesn't give a great deal away, but she's armed with a phaser. So what do you guys think? Are you excited for the last episode of Discovery? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section and we'll get chatting about that. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, be sure to do so. Click on that big subscribe button to stay current and up to date with all the latest Star Trek news on YouTube. More than 60% of my viewership comes from people who haven't subscribed. So there's a lot of you out there that haven't subscribed to the channel. It doesn't cost a cent, it really helps out the channel. Helps tell the algorithm that people are interested in my content. So it really does help a lot by hitting that subscribe button. Don't forget to check out the link in the description for that Star Trek Fleet Command game. It's well worth checking out. Other ways you can help support the channel is also by checking out my merch in the merch store. Plenty of cool Star Trek t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, caps, stickers, plenty of cool stuff there. Sci-fi, other sci-fi themes as well. T-shirts and everything, all at very reasonable prices and everything. Check yourself out a bargain and help support the channel as well. I'll be back on Thursday for my review for the very final episode of Star Trek Discovery ever, episode 10 of season 5, Life Itself. I'll see you then.